I suppose I should be grateful, even though Carmosa practically kicked me out of the house. It's better than staying there. It really is beautiful here, and it's much needed from that toxic house. The lake that my father took me to as a child isn't that far away too. Fuck me, this... I've said several times before, but I mean, look at that detail. There's even birds to back up the noise. We don't just have to use our imagination and close our eyes. And look at this, and this is moving, and the river... Oh, it looks beautiful. Christ. I really miss our trips to the lake. It would be nice to visit it again, if only for the sake of memories. I wonder if I have enough time. Carmosa did tell me to hurry after all. Well, she expects me to be late. She's going to be angry at me regardless. We're going to that lake. Carmosa will yell at me when I get back no matter what I do. See? The reasoning. I like it. Just when I do this, she'll probably be rightfully yelling at me. It's impossible to please that woman. Well then, I suppose a trip to the lake wouldn't make a difference one way or the other. It's been so long since my last visit, and I do miss it. I'll go. Damn straight we'll go. Oh my god, it looks beautiful. The water's even moving. This is going to be a rather running theme in this game, I feel. Just, it looks beautiful. Ah, I'm glad I chose to come. This place is just as beautiful as when Father used to take me here. As a child, I knew this place was magical, but I've outgrown fairy tales now. The fact you've had to mention that makes me even more suspicious than I was before. Still, there's something to this place. It feels enchanted. Maybe it's just because it hasn't changed a bit since I was a little brat. They've got to have some fearsome gardeners to keep the plants that small. I remember that Father would always leave a gift for the fairies every time he visited. Maybe I should do the same. Ah, YOLO, I'm here now. It would be rude not to. I wish I had brought something with me, but I don't really own anything that would make a proper gift anyway. Well, it's the intent behind the gift that matters more than the actual gift. Unless that gift is a condom or something. As long as I'm honouring the fairies, honouring is spelled with the U, they'll appreciate it. That's what Father would say. I guess he was a big child deep inside. No, fairies exist, damn you. I think I'll weave a wreath out of some flowers here. I'm sure the fairies would appreciate it. It's coming along nicer than I expected. It's been such a long time since I did anything like this. It feels a little nostalgic. It's funny how when we grow up we start rejecting things we consider childish, only to return to them later with great joy. Yeah, but aware of how it's a bit silly. Although, like I said though, it is a game. I think I'll leave this wreath under that old oak. That's where Father always used to leave our gifts when we came. I've spent it too long already. I need to get to town. Oh, please don't tell me it's going to be something like night by the time we get there. Can we go back? No. Okay, we can't. I can't return home before I finish my task. Carmosa will be very angry if I do. Yep, you're probably right, but it was worth a laugh. Town it is. Oh my god, it's just so pretty. Finally at the town. I should probably head straight to Tobias' shop. There's a lot of people I appear to be hearing, and no one actually around. Strange. What's that crowd over there? Everyone seems to be surrounding that building. I wonder if someone around here can tell me what's going on. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you tell me what that crowd is for? Oh, child, haven't you... Oh, my God, it's the Virgin Mary. Just orange now. Orange, of all things. It definitely suits you. Orange. A bunch of good-for-nothing thugs took that hideout there. Bastards kidnapped a child. I'm sure you know it's a market day today. A lot of folk come into town to trade their wares, but there's also the unwelcome element, you know what I mean? One of the merchants... You know, for someone who's supposed to be a peasant, I'm assuming, so you do have a dirty face after all. You speak very well. One of the merchants caught some ruffians red-handed, stealing from him like it's no one's business. Ruffians. So we naturally grabbed whatever pointy thing came in handy and made sure these lowlifes know we don't take kindly to thieves in this town. But those scum grabbed a child and locked themselves up in that house. They're threatening to kill the brat if anyone tries to enter. That's horrible. Oh, the poor mother. Thank goodness some lads noticed Perrault, the captain of the prince's guard, drinking in the inn. A few men went to fetch him from the tavern. He grabbed a blade of his and went to the house without saying a thing. Else, that'd be the guy with the crackly face you saw in the intro. Gotcha. If it's not him, I'll be surprised. I wish that good-for-nothing husband of mine would be so brave, but he's only good for drinking and complaining, I tell you. He's also not captain of the guard. Let's be fair here. It's been silent like a graveyard in the night since the captain went in. Who knows what happened there? Such awful times we live in. How long ago did he go in there? Not going to tell us. That truly is sad. Thank you for telling me. I hope that child doesn't get hurt. If the captain of the guard plans to fight, I'm sure it'll be dangerous. It sure be dangerous to be in there. Yes, thank you for pointing that out loud. I'm sure everyone needed to hear that. Wait, everyone has stopped talking. Did something happen? Someone is coming outside. Yeah, see, who else was it? Good old Peril, that'll do. Is that the captain of the guard? The child is safe now. Someone get rid of the bodies. Ouch. Someone get rid of the bodies. That's a first line I won't forget. Wow, did he just take care of an entire gang of bandits in his town? On his own? He acts like it wasn't even a big deal. Well, he's probably dealt with this many a time before, and if we're going to follow video game logic, probably only one person at a time came at him. It's not Dark Souls after all. He just disappeared without even wanting any thanks. It feels like if he doesn't even care what anyone thinks of him. But oh, the exposition. I'm intrigued to know what sort of man could do something so heroic and yet remain so emotionless about the whole thing. It looks like the child has been reunited with his mother. What a relief. Oh, right, yeah, I'm running late now. I better go see Tobias right away. If we'd come beforehand and hadn't gone to the forest, would we have caught what was going on? Oh, a weird thought. I wonder. Nah, you never know. Tobias' store is neat and well organised as usual. From the look of things, he's been doing well for himself. I guess he was lucky those thieves didn't decide to rob this place instead of one of the poor merchants at the market. Yes, but with places like this becomes, you know, bigger swords. That's probably why. Hey, welcome Cinders! Is everything alright? You seem a bit pale. Oh my god, you're not being a tosser. Well, I must say I am surprised. I've just witnessed a terrible scene in the market. A group of brigands kidnapped a child and barricaded themselves in one of the houses. Heavens, did someone call the guards? Heavens. Oh, we've come into middle-class territory, have we not? Luckily, the captain was nearby and resolved the situation quickly, with his sword. As messy as it may seem, that is his job. Glad to hear everyone's alright. Christ, you couldn't have that nowadays, could you? Probably for the best, let's face it. Someone nicked something and then kidnapped a child, so one guy went in there and killed just like 8 of them mindlessly. Daily Mail would be all over that. Not everyone. He killed all those men. I don't know how I feel about that. You always had a gentle heart, Cinders. Have you missed it? Well, it's been too long since you last stopped by, that's for sure. How have you been? Much the same. Carmosa works me to the bone every day, and there are times I wish I could just disappear. But I manage, and there are days that make me happy, like today. I'm so glad to see you again, Tobias. It looks like your shop is flourishing. It does well enough. I hope you know that you can come to speak to me anytime you want. I am really surprised that this guy's just a complete tosser. I was expecting him to be, but it turns out he's really nice. Who knew? Yes. The latest introductions in the world. We used to spend so much time together when we were teenagers. We're not teenagers now. How old are we? Are we like 25? We don't look it. Now that we're adults, it seems like we hardly even catch a glimpse of each other. It's really a shame. You're right. It feels like childhood friendships disappear once you mature. It's hard to keep them alive sometimes, even when you have the best of intentions. Ah, such a true statement. But I assume you didn't come here just to remember the old days. Damn straight I didn't. What do you think I am? Emotional? Sadly, no. I'm on an errand for Carmosa. I'm here to pay you for... well, whatever it is she asked for. She's being very secretive about the whole thing. Oh, that. That? Now I'm even more curious about this errand. You're not going to tell me, are you? Oh, come on. We can't not ask him. Christ. He won't tell me, but... we got to ask him. Just in case he does. So what exactly did Carmosa ask you to do? Anyway, it sounds mysterious. I'm afraid I can't tell you. Yeah, I didn't think so. Why not? Well, I promised Carmosa that I wouldn't tell anyone. I would like to keep my word. Also, it's basic business ethics, Cinders. Carmosa is not worth it, I understand. But now we don't want to piss him off, he warned us already. 2 warnings and lights out and such. I understand you gave your word. I shouldn't force you to break it, even though Carmosa doesn't deserve such fair treatment. I'm glad you understand, Cinders. I don't, but right. I really wish I could tell you, but keeping the job as secret was part of our agreement. My reputation as a merchant is at stake here, after all. Let's face it, I would just blurt it out at the first given opportunities. It's probably for the best that I don't know. Don't worry, Tobias. I won't do anything to make you ruin your reputation. Damn, these are back in the days where all Tobiases weren't Tobys, they were Tobias. How odd, right? Anyway, Carmosa said that I was supposed to give you some money for this job. That's true, but I'm surprised she would send you to pay for it. Yeah, alright. Christ. We're supposed to be friends. She said something about not having a choice. How much does she owe you? Around 200 sovereigns, I'd say. Just an estimate? That means Carmosa and Tobias haven't agreed on a set price yet. If I could negotiate a discount, I might get in Carmosa's good graces. Or just get some money for myself. Appeal to friendship. Be seductive? Now, balls to that. She sent me, not expecting anything. She will not get anything. Let him have the full price. We want to be kind to our friends. Well, I have precisely 200 sovereigns, so I suppose that's perfect. Thank you. I confess I'm glad Carmosa sent you. She would have undoubtedly tried to haggle the price down. Oh, what, was I supposed to haggle with you? It's not a bad thing that I didn't, is it? Of course it's not a bad thing. It just shows how different you are from Carmosa. You're a very selfless person. That's a rare and beautiful trait these days. So does that mean that we're now, like, buddies and you'll come to help me if something goes wrong? Odd. Also, what's that picture there in the background? Is that the forest? I can't quite... Nah, it looks more to like Hawaii to be the forest. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that Carmosa sent you. It was a pleasure to do business with you, and I'm happy that I got to see you again. Likewise, I really do miss seeing you, Tobias. I hope you come again soon. I'll do my best. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it? Please tell Carmosa that I'll fulfill my part of the deal soon, and she should expect my representative to come by sometime tonight. Sure, I'll let her know. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, I had no idea you have real representatives nowadays. It comes with the trade, I guess. Start throwing coin around, and suddenly you find yourself surrounded with people eager to run errands for you. Not give you money, though. That's different. That makes no sense, what? Start throwing money around and people want to work for you? Aha. Coin, you say? I thought it had more to do with your magnetic personality. Are we flirting? Is this really where this is going? I used to be magnetic, but it made trading in metalware much too risky for me, so I stopped. Oh, ha ha ha, the banter. Oh, people do tend to underestimate the pain caused by fast-flying cutlery. There was a time in my life when I was forced to eat with my hands, but I prefer not to speak about... Yes, all right. Fucking hell. There is such a thing as killing a joke. Christ. Haha, oh, I've missed our talks, Tobias. Yes, aren't we crazy? Me too, Cinders. I hope you'll see you again soon. Hope so too. Take care, friend. Damn straight. Friend. I really miss the old days when Tobias and I played together. I'm so glad that I could see him again. Your every decision matters, the branch icon when the current... Ah, that's quite neat. So I'll know when something is directly affected. Oh, that's quite neat. Well, I don't have any more reason to stick around, so I suppose I should go back now. Okay, that's the game telling me to go back then. To the forest! Can we go straight back to the residence? Oh, well. Fuck knows, I didn't even think about it. I was stopped on the way. What RPG fan? Maybe I should stop by the forest before I return home to Carmosa from my stepsisters. It might be nice to have a little break after all. I wonder if the gift I left at the lake is still there. Oh, that's why. I was going to say, Christ, we've already had one break. I'm not sure we should really push it. Alright, it's probably silly to think the Faeries took it, but I'm still curious. You can't say something like that and not, and not have me go down to the lake. Oh, the wreath of flowers that I wove is gone. No doubt it was blown away by the wind or taken by a wild animal, but Father would probably tell me that the Faeries accepted it as a gift. I think I prefer to believe Father's version over mine. It's growing late though, I should return home. So, I imagine a guy come around and took it. It is a visual novel. It must be that. Hello, Carmosa. Have you finished sharpening your nose yet, or is this still only 2 inches long? The journey back to my house was much too short. I am not looking forward to facing Carmosa or my sisters again. At least I got a rare reprieve from their insults today. I wish it had lasted longer. I'm terribly late. Carmosa told me to hurry back and it's nearly nightfall. I'm sure she'll skin me alive. She'd have skinned you alive anyway. As I said, just now she can rightfully tell us to fuck off. Cinders, do you have any idea what time it is, you useless girl? Where have you been all this time? Talk back to her, apologise. If we talk back to her, what kind of horrible place will we be sleeping in tonight? Probably not one which is too desirable, but YOLO! May as well. What I do with my own time is not any of your business. I work for you without any form of compensation, so why do you care if it takes a little longer to get tasks done? I did what you told me to, after all. Foolish girl. A person's usefulness is not merely blindly following orders, but in following them efficiently. No, it's not. No, it's not. If there's anything I've learned by working in an office, it's that 80% of managers are completely incompetent and they're probably going to get sacked in 3 months once they find out how useless they are anyway. Yay, real life top problems. You may babble all you like, but the truth is that you are simply a lazy child. At least you managed to finish the task appointed to you, though I take little solace in that. Is it too much to hope that you managed to keep some of the money I gave to you? Well, he said the price was 200 gold pieces, so that is what I paid him. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, see, she expected nothing more, she got nothing more. Even if I had, well, she probably wouldn't love me too much anyway. I suppose it is foolishness to expect more from a girl as disjointed from reality as you. What are you talking about? You never take the first offer. Anyone who conducts business... No, anyone in their right mind knows that. I don't know, shops exist for a reason. But Tobias is my friend. He would not... Enough. I am not interested in your excuses. What a disaster. You are more useless than I could have imagined. If I stopped feeding you, it'd be exactly what you deserve. But I suppose I would be arrested for petty crime if I did that. And I just cooked something myself. I doubt you spend a lot of the time in the kitchen, let's face it. If I went to make myself a sandwich, I highly doubt I'd be caught out. But Silence! Get out of my sight. Just looking at you makes me ill. You will go to your room, and you will stay there until you are summoned. Is that clear? Yes. Well, that's good. That gives us time to read a book and, generally piss around. And oh my god, who are you two?